will begin our journey starting from Sognsvann. There's not that big lake behind me. It's something like 1 kilometer by 300 meters, I think, in size. One good thing, Sognsvann in Oslo could be named after Sogn village, which is quite nearby. It's Sognsvann, kind of mean water of Sogn, but the truth is that the name came the other way around. So first we had Sognsvann or Sugevann, which meant saki or soaked water. So probably it was a swamp or a bog. Then the village got named after the lake, and through reflection correction a lake got renamed to Sognsvann after the village again. The name came probably in the same way as Sognafjord in West Norway, where Sognafjord means Saki Fjord, Saki Bay, from very strong winds. It's a great place to start right by the metro station nearby. Great place to come here to watch the northern lights when they come. It's to the north. There's almost no obstruction, no lights. There's very clear visibility. So usually we have very nice views here. Right. And now we will begin our journey. Right roughly there in the forest. We will go to Svartkulp, to center of Oslo, to waterfall at Skjærsjøen, to the dam at Skjærsjøelva, to a dam at Skjærsjøen. Then we'll continue through the forest to Rottungen lake. There we'll go through Myrtjernhelvete, through Tømte Gård, Tømte Hyttene, I think, and up to Mellomkollen. From Mellomkollen we will reach another viewpoint, I think at Midtkollen or something next to it. I will check it later. And we'll go down to a wreckage of a German warplane from 1942, where 3 unfortunate German pilots they flew a bit too low. They didn't say that there was a hill, and in the fog they crashed in the trees and all died. Part of the wreckage is still laying there. And then we will finish this hike at either Movatn or Snippen station, depending on what time it's going to be. So yes, let's begin. So now we are at Svartkulp, a small artificial lake. It was made for ice extraction in times where ice makers were not yet popular or not even existent. It's a small lake right next to Sognsvann. Sognsvann is right behind the trees there. Here at this lake, a few interesting things here. One thing is over there there is a small cape at which there's a nudist beach. Of course, end of October, not that nice weather. It may start raining soon. It's not that common for nudists to come in such conditions. Also, apparently, I was spared of those sights. I hope I am still going to be spared of those sights whenever I come here. I suppose it's more in summer. Somewhere on the other side of the lake, that's a common place for gay orgies, apparently. I heard stories, never been a witness. I hope it will remain that. And one more thing is that nearby, on the other side, it goes something like 100-200 meters behind those trees there's an abandoned iron mine, Sognegruve. I should make a video of all the abandoned iron mines around here. Maybe that would be abandoned iron mines plus Gaupakollen or something. So now we can continue to the center of Oslo. So we have arrived at Nedre Blanksjø, another lake. Yeah, it's quite a common place for bonfires, for coming with hammocks, with tents, resting, chilling. Very small lake, nice to rest a bit, very close to the city. It took me 10 minutes to walk here from the initial starting point, which was 2 minutes from the metro station, so you get off metro at Sognsvann, then you continue for 12 minutes and you're here. Maybe 20 if you walk a bit slower. I tend to walk quite fast. But there's another interesting point here. That is, we are in Oslo municipality, and Oslo city, it spans quite far to the south. Here we only have forests, but these forests also belong to Oslo. And Oslo municipality, as this, it spans something like 20 kilometers to the north still, which means 20 kilometers to the south it's still Oslo, 20 kilometers to the north it's still Oslo, roughly the same distance to east and west it's Oslo, which means we are here in the center, in geographical center of Oslo. So here we have a monument showing the map. We are here at the pyramid, and another thing here is the small city hall marked on the map. So here's where Nordmarka begins. There's Lillumarka, there's Østmarka, here's fjord, island, here's port, the opera. Around here we have the Nordstrand, Kolbotn is already here. So yeah, we got to the city center. Now we can continue further in the forest. So, we got to the waterfall at Skjærsjøelva behind me. We are not so far from Ullevålseter. It's something like half a kilometer behind me. And now we are at Skjærsjøelva. That's a tributary of Sognsvann. Sognsvann is the source of drinking water for Oslo. That's why everywhere around here you can find such signs. So for example, we are not supposed to stay closer than 50 meters from the river. Of course we are staying closer. We are going to cross the river later. Yeah, bad luck. Yeah, so this is a nice place to chill, to stop for a moment, appreciate the views, the waterfall. It's especially beautiful in the winter. I really recommend coming here on cross-country skis and seeing the spot. It's amazing. But let's continue now. So we got to Skjærsjøen, or Skjærsjødammen, which means here is where Skjærsjøelva begins. The river that we were to the waterfall 5 minutes ago, and here is Skjærsjøen, or Scary's lake. Of course, we are going to cross this bridge or this dam, which makes us come closer to 50 meters to the water. Yes. With my current quality settings, it won't be that visible, but over there's a high voltage power line that crosses a stream, Myrtjernhelvete, where the lines cross. There's so-called Myrtjernhelvete, or the hell of Burst Lake, the valley of Burst Lake. I'm not sure how it translates to English, but we're going to organize a stroll tomorrow. Today we'll go a bit more to the east. So let us continue. So now after almost 2 hours of trip, we got to Rottungen, a bit of a lake. Could be a bit nicer view if the fog would be not as thick. But still, it's barely a fog. Yeah, alas, I have a camera now. I have some time on the weekend to go. I don't have weather, so yes, this trip is in rain. I'm all wet. It's too warm for me to put on the jacket because I prefer to be wet from rain than wet from sweat. Yes. So this is roughly the northernmost point of this hike. We're halfway through it. After one battery done. Fortunately, there are 2 more, so for this hike it will suffice. For some other hikes, we'll see what I'm going to do. Yeah. So now the next point is to go to the east through Hell or Myrtjernhelvete. Then we'll climb to Tømte, and from Tømte we'll climb up to Mellomkollen. Yes. So now we can continue our trip. So we got to Hell or Myrtjernhelvete. So up north from here there's Lake Myrtjern or Boggy Tarn, from which Myrtjernhelvete comes, and it crosses the part that's called Helvete, or this quite narrow valley with a sharp stream. Yeah. So we got here after 7 minutes since the last stop. The next part is to follow this road for about 1 kilometer, I think, until we get to a turn where we go to one farm, and after the farm we enter the forest. So let's continue. so after 3 hours almost of march, I got to Mellomkollen. I should have beautiful views from here up to the city. As you can see, it's cloudy, I can see shit. Sorry. It's a bit windy, a bit rainy. Perfect conditions. I'll try to make another trip here with better conditions. Hopefully before too much snow falls. Yeah, but for now, after 3 hours, I think I'm getting peckish, so it's a good time to take a break, to eat something. I have almost 1.5 hours until my train at Movatn station. Let's see if I manage to get there on time, hopefully. If not, I'll have to go to the next station at the Snippen station, where the train is 1 hour later. So yeah, probably our conditions are not that far from what the German pilots will meet later had 83 years ago. So for now, a break for me, and we'll go soon farther. So, I was crossing one short part here. I didn't think it would be deep, and a bit boldly stepped in, and now, well, I'll have a bit to clean when I'm back. Happens. Let's continue. So, I got to Gaupakollen viewpoint, so Myrtjernhelvete was somewhere on the way, but we didn't get to the viewpoint there. I'm not sure even if there's a viewpoint. Yes, since Mellomkollen I fell twice. Once I recorded how I dropped knee deep in mud, and for the moment most of mud got off my boots, but yeah, I will need a proper shower after. Second time not long after, probably in the hyperlapse it's going to be visible. I fall on my back on the slippery planks. Yeah, and twice I think I went a bit wrong way. I had to get back a few meters, or once I think it was something like 50 meters. Yes, according to the maps, I'm supposed to get late to the train by a few minutes, so I suppose I'm going to catch up, unless I'm going to fall again and again. That may hinder my plans. But yes, we may continue, and let's go to the German aircraft wreckage. So hi, I got to the spot after about 4 hours march, a bit less, a few crashes and so on, and we are at the Dornier Do17 MI crash site, where in 1942 three German pilots were flying in fog. They didn't see hill and crashed into trees. They died here. There's a whole story, there's a whole information board here prepared by Sigrid Lea as a school project. Back then 12-year-old girl, now I suppose after 6 years, 18 years old woman. So thank you so much, Sigrid, for this project. I really appreciate this sign. Now I suppose I'll have to skedaddle because I don't have much time to get on the train. I hope it's going to be a bit late. Still, I'm probably going to run a bit though. So let's go! So, a bit before the train, which surprisingly is not going late. I arrived at the station. Second battery lost its power right after getting on the platform. So now I'm on my third battery. So this is the end of this trip. Not the safest, I would say. I would rather not recommend going such trails during or right after strong rains, or be prepared for falling quite a lot on your bumps and ending up all in mud as I am right now. Yeah, so this is the end. I'm not sure if I should publish this with these two falls, but yeah, I didn't have better conditions, and as Norwegians say, ut på tur, aldri sur, out on the trip, never sour, never in bad mood. So, vi ses!